Greetings, light workers. This is Oya Transformation. This is your daily oracle reading for May the 18th, 2020. The cards have been shuffled, pulled, and prayed upon. These are the messages for today. The theme is the cartouche, divine names of power. The cartouche speaks of how divine names of power can affect us, or can be used by us. And the message is this: Lady Isis initiates you now into your special mysteries. The use of sacred intonations, the words that you speak, are rapidly gaining power. To benefit from this power rather than be undermined or held back by it, practice thoughtful speech and clear your heart of old unforgiveness, which can poison your words unintentionally. As your heart grows in purity, you will be able to speak with spiritual authority, and what you speak of will come into being swiftly and obviously. Isis is initiating you as master healer in her sacred tradition of divine names and power. The oracle of the cartouche also suggests that you discern the effect upon you of the company you're keeping energetically and physically. Sometimes the thoughts and words of others, their vibration, can enhance you or leave you feeling depleted or drained. Divine names of power are mantras, sounds, and names of divine in all traditions. Isis, the divine feminine, will bring her name to begin. Offer to you a sacred gift to be worked with as a mantra of protection of feminine grace and divinity and healing. Okay, what stands out for me in that is all the mantras in the world, all the spiritual practices in the world will not work effectively without a clear heart. So in the morning, when prayers are given and thanks is given and gratitude is given, instead of trying to change things and asking for things to be changed and holding on to the angst about where you are or where situations are in your life, as to have your heart cleared. Ask the divine to open up spaces that have been possibly locked because we felt the need to protect ourselves. And Spirit protects us. And there's no way that we're going to be able to move forward without learning our lessons. You can't protect yourself from your lessons. You can't protect yourself from your choices. If you made a choice, whatever blessings come through that choice, whatever lessons come through that choice, are your lessons to be learned. You can do what you think you're doing to protect yourself, but you're standing in the way of your future movement. Why? Because you need that lesson to build upon in your spiritual growth. Now I'm talking about me. Things that I have done or things that I've put in place that I think, oh, that's going to help me from the pain of whatever particular thing I'm working with or working in that day. You can only dig in and find out right about what exactly is the trigger for that feeling. And what at the very root am I telling myself? And is it true? Is it real? Or do I need to tell myself something else? So, the incantations, the intonations, the moments set peaceful in mantra to open the doors for the help we need, we have to let people go. We have to let situations go. We have to continue to forgive ourselves and others on a deeper level. Because some people don't necessarily agree with me, but I always believe, whether I like the way a situation is unfolding or whether I like the way someone is reacting to me or responding to me, doesn't matter. But it is giving me an opening to look at why I feel the way I feel, or why my response is as in your face, if you will. It usually leads for me to look at something that may not be healed. So moving forward, what is in the toolbox for today, Monday the 18th of May, 2020, is the 9 of action. And that says you've worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and a hearth and home. Rest assured that all these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels. In return, the Mother Earth and animals and the environment need your protection. I would hope that in this time of reset and things on the outer or physical are not moving as quickly as we would have them, that we are going under. We are looking at the spirit world. We're looking at ways that we can have influence on things that are unseen. How can we support spirit as it does the work while we are being asked to sit still? Well, the cartouche says clear your heart. So what practices do you have to clear your heart? Do you ever sit still and put your hand on your heart and hold your other hand out flat to the world and ask that spirit and all the energies around you would clear away those places in your heart that are stuck? To fill those holes in your heart where it's been broken over and over again, to maybe help expedite those pain spots. Because what we do know for sure is we can't do it alone. Are you willing to accept the help? Are you still being what I call an Iggy? I got it. And you do. We do. We got it. We got it, and we are being asked daily to give it back to spirit where it came from for clearing. So with that said, we move further on into the empathic oracle and that card is the 38 of present. So that's feeling like you guys are getting ready to ask us to stay in the present. What is happening right now? Because you can't do anything with the future, and dragging the past along doesn't help. What you can take from the past, and what I take from the past, and need to be reminded as well, is those joys in the past. If you don't have them in your mind, you can look at pictures and think of all the wonderful things and all the wonderful times and the wonderful memories you have from the past. But it is the past. And as much as we may have poured into situations and memories and people, if they're not showing up in the present, there's nothing you can do with that. Remember it with joy and release it. Because the people who were in the past, who did not decide to show up in the present, had a choice. Whether we like it or not, they have a choice. Just like I have a choice, just like you have a choice daily as to where they want to show up and what is important to them. And daily, we never know whether we make the cut. All we know is we have here and now and attempt to be as loving and as present as possible in the here and the now. So that would mean regularly clearing your heart. Because what gets stuck in there are disappointments and losses. So don't know, it's like I've been talking a lot about pruning. Like anything you want to grow, it's not going to grow healthy and strong if it has weeds of loss and weeds of expectations that weren't met. Because those places in our hearts need to be weeded out, leaving space for higher vibrations to fill and open up and shine into and clear out and burn away, so that that which is good, that which is of love, that which is healing may come forth in a mighty way. Moving on to our final card in this reading, and it says, I place the future in the hands of God. That's a bell ringer. That's all you can do, is say yes, to know things are working out. And why do we know things are working out? Because our angels respect the fact when we do good work, they protect the good work that we've been doing. They protect us. And the future's in the hands of God. A healed mind does not plan. A healed heart does not stay stuck. It carries out the plans it receives through listening to wisdom that is not its own. So when we do these clearings, we open the space for our meditation to bring forth the messages from the divine. When we call on him or her, the Mother, Father, God, her or him, we are heard. We are heard every time. But our blessings can't come through. You can't come through the clouds of unforgiveness. They can't come through muddied areas, murky water. We can't hear the direction. So I urge you this day, as well as myself, I'm getting a reminder to look in your heart for spaces that are unhealed and ask Spirit to clear away those things that get in the way of you moving in the best way. The things that get in the way of you hearing spiritual guidance. So with that said, happy Monday. Have the best Monday of your choosing. Choose well. And be sure to choose from an open heart. This is Oya Transformation, signing out. Namaste.